So iOS 26.1 still has not been announced, well, hasn't been released yet officially, which I'm very surprised about because we're now on a fifth beta of iOS 26.1, and I'm not too sure why Apple's taking their time in releasing these updates. But from what I'm seeing and from some of the complaints I've seen, an update like iOS 26.1 can definitely go through and fix a lot of problems that you might be having within your iPhone 14s. Now, number one, as always, one of the big things I always say is that within iOS 26.1, there are a lot of cool little tweaks and improvements that Apple is basically kind of throwing in here. And some of those can actually make your iPhone 14 feel and perform maybe a little bit better. Number one, we now have a new option of kind of going through and sliding our alarm off. If we're going through and getting an alarm, you can go through and slide this thing off. I'm seeing if this tweaks any of the alarm issues that Apple has kind of, been experiencing with some of our devices. If that ends up being the case, then that would be a really cool fix. If it ends up fixing some of the alarm issues our iPhones are having, then the iPhone 14 is going to be one of those types of updates and phones that are basically going to be able to experience that. You're also going to have the ability of turning off liquid glass right inside of the settings with a designated toggle. So this is something that Apple has, been spending a lot of time and, giving us the feature of. So now they're kind of going to walk it back a little bit, and they're going to give us the capability of turning it off if we don't want to go through and have it enabled. That right there can be another big advantage for our iPhone 14s. All the 14s have OLED displays, they look amazing, and this could be something if you want the older styling where you can turn off liquid glass and just basically be able to turn it off all over the place. There's also going to be some other improvements here and there as well, but the big thing is basically going to be the security updates and bug fixes. Hopefully Apple can go through and release this update sooner rather than later, and it gives us those bug fixes, it gives us those improvements, and that will give us a much more stable version of our iPhone 14. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.